and get the day started. So family, those of you guys that do not know, we have literally right around 90 days left to really end this year strong. So I'm excited. I'm fired up. I'm ready really to give this last fourth quarter everything that I got. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm an athlete. So the way I like to think about this is the way a lot of people, you start a game, you're so excited, you have all these goals that you want to smash, but here's the difference, right? When it comes to the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, you're going hard, but what happens to the fourth quarter? And most people, not only in the game, but in life, everybody gets tired. People start to quit. People start to slow down. But who actually ends up getting the W at the end of the day in the game, right? It's those that were able to stick through the fourth quarter and go through all of the negative thoughts, all of the things going on in your head to really just push past. So, guys, we're in the fourth quarter. So this is what I'm on here to give you guys today, is to understand that these next 90 days can literally impact the next year of your life if you take it seriously. You know, a lot of us just had the chance to go all the way down to Houston and really just get a lot of energy, a lot of frequency to bring it back to our hometown. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and dive in to the first quarter. And I want to give you guys a quick preface so you understand what 90 days can really do for you in this industry. You know, I remember right at about, I would say after September. Okay, so after September of last year, think about this. Matt Rosa literally went from chairman, let me see. He went from chairman 50 to chairman 500, right, in a matter of 90 days. I want you guys to think about that. Imagine literally being able to take your income and almost 10x it in a matter of 90 days. So I want you guys to think about it right now. What you do today, the actions that you guys make today is literally going to impact the next 30, 60, 90 days. So this is what I want you to think about ahead of time, okay? A lot of you underestimate what you can do in 90, but you overestimate what you can do in 21 days. 21 days goes by, everybody's like, yo, where's the money? Where's all the results? But in 90 days, people don't understand what you could truly accomplish. So the biggest thing I would tell you guys is dream a lot bigger, much faster, okay? Dream a lot bigger, much faster. Now, when you start getting into this, into the nitty gritty, we went over it before, but I want to go over it again because I feel like this is something that you guys really need to stick in your brain, because at the end of the day, there's going to be 4 types of individuals in this business, and you get to decide which one you want to be, right? So 4 types of individuals. You guys are going to have this choice every single day that you wake up. So whatever one that you decide, that is on you, okay? But I'm going to tell you right now, decisions shape your destiny. So whatever you decide, don't be upset if you end up choosing 1, 2, or 3 in the next 90 days. So number 1, you have 4 types of individuals in this business. The first one is a sum-timer, okay? You have a sum-timer. This is somebody that comes in and they really do it sometimes. They do it when they feel like it, right? When they get off work and they're sitting home and they have absolutely nothing to do, they treat it like a hobby, right? Someone that joins a sum-timer, they're going to come in and they're going to treat this like a hobby. You know what happens with hobbies? A lot of the times, guess what? Hobbies cost you money. Hobbies cost you money. So a lot of you guys, if you want to come in and treat it like a sum-timer, guess what? This is going to cost you money. You're going to be losing money, okay? So I'm telling you right now, it took me a long time to catch this, but if you understand what I'm about to tell you, this is going to change your life. So number 1 is a sum-timer, okay? You treat it like a hobby, you get paid like a hobby. Number 2 is going to be part-timer, okay? So if you're doing this part-time, which is probably going to be a lot of us on this call, here's what you need to understand. If you're working part-time at a job, you know, and you're working 20 hours, 25 hours a week, how many hours does that mean you need to put in this business every day if you're working part-time? Well, let me go ahead and split it to you like this. If you work an 8-hour shift at work, you should spend at least 4 hours working your business a day. That's part-time. That's part-time. You work 10 hours a day, you should put 5 hours a day into your business. Most people, you spend half the day building somebody else's dream, and we spend the next half the day to be too tired to do something for our dream. So this is the goal. A lot of you guys are going to be part-time, and that's okay, but I want you to understand, to really do this thing part-time and really succeed, you've got to put in at least 15 to 20 hours per week into this business, okay? In the biz, okay? Now, number 3. Here's number 3. So the third person is you have someone that's full-time, okay? Someone that's full-time. Now, I'm going to tell you about the range, what it takes to really get to full-time, okay? You know, a lot of people, they're like, yo, D, when I hit P150, P6, should I go full-time? The answer is absolutely no. You're not ready to go full-time yet, because I'm going to tell you what happens. Let's say you hit P600, something happens in your business, God forbid, and you derank. Now you're going back to making 37 a week instead of 150 a week. You see, that's a big difference. So as far as going full time, I tell a lot of people, once you hit between that P1 and that P2 mark, this is when you can start going full time in this business, right? They say P2K, $24,000 a year. That's a normal average salary for a lot of people. Okay. So P2K, you guys have the ability to now go full time. Now, if you're going full time, you know, how much is a full-time job? That's 40 hours a week. You know, so how many hours, if you're full-time, should you be putting into your business a day? I'm going to tell you right now, you know, let's just say at least, let's just say 7 hours a day. Okay. 7 hours per day. Okay. 7 times 4, you know, let's do 8. Let's bump it up a little bit. Or let's say 9. We'll do 36 hours. 36 hours in a week. That's 9 hours a day. Okay. So if you guys work from 9 to 5, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Now you have your time to be part-time. If you're going full-time, now you need to treat this thing seriously. Okay. This business can change your life if you really go and treat it like its full potential. Now, number 4. Okay. This is very rare. Out of 300,000 people, guess what? There's about 10% of them that are what I'm about to tell you. And I like to call them the all-the-timers, AKA the psychos. The psychos! This is me. This is the chairmen that you guys see on a daily basis. This is the educators that you guys see taking control of this company. We are all the timers. You see, I don't care if it's rain, sleet, snow, holiday, funeral, totaled car. I will continue with this business no matter what. This is an all-the-timer, okay? So all the timers, guess what we understand? We understood this. Treat it like a 6, 7-figure business. That's how you are going to get paid, okay? Treat it like a 6, 7-figure business. That's how you're going to get paid. So, family, you guys have the decision. Every day when you wake up, every day it's a new decision. It's a whole new morning. You get to decide if you want to be a 1, 2, 3, or 4. The choice is up to you every day, okay? So at the beginning, you guys might be part-time. That's okay. You know what Jim Rohn says? This is what Jim Rohn said. So this is great if you have a job, so you can take this into perspective. He said, work full-time at a job, okay? So this is most people. You work full-time at a job, right? This is normal. This is how most people live. But here's the difference, okay? I want you to spend part-time on your fortune, okay? Part-time on your fortune. Now, what happens with this? As time starts to go by, eventually, if you do it right, your part-time fortune will super exceed your full-time job. Eventually, your part-time fortune will supersede your full-time job, okay? I will never talk down on a job. If you have a job, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, that's a great thing. Now you have opportunity to connect with new people. You have the opportunity to get discipline for when you get out of work, so you can prepare yourself to even be able to handle the money, the skills, the responsibility for when you eventually even go full-time or become all in, okay? So these are some things I had to understand. It took me a long time to realize, but I'm telling you, these things changed my life, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a nugget about discipline, okay? This is all about becoming disciplined. Let me show you something about discipline, okay? Discipline is very hard to start, but it's simple to keep going, okay? Discipline is very hard to start, but it's simple to keep going. Allow me to explain, okay? Discipline. Right now, it's currently 11:14. I want you guys to drop a 333 in the chat if you guys brushed your teeth this morning. Drop a 333 in the chat if you guys brushed your teeth this morning. Watch this. Watch it. I know it sounds crazy, right? But it's real, okay? So y'all brushed your teeth this morning. Great. Awesome. I hope so. I can smell it from here. So think about it like this. It takes discipline for you to brush your teeth. At first, it was hard. Being a kid, you didn't like to brush your teeth, right? Guess what? As an adult, you don't even have to think about it. The second you wake up, when you guys take a shower, you go and you do what? You go and brush your teeth. So it's hard to get started, but it's easy to keep it going. You don't have to think about it anymore. It's just like your last name is second nature. So guess what? This whole business, that's literally what it is. It's discipline. Can you start getting on the calls? Can you start taking notes? Can you start calling your mentor every day? Can you start being a part of the fire every day? Yes, it's going to be hard at first, right? If I take you to the gym right now, you haven't worked out in a long time. Is the first day going to be hard? Hell yeah. Is the first week going to be hard? Absolutely. But guess what happens in 30, 60, 90 days? 90 days, like it takes 21 days to create a habit, change a habit. It takes 90 days to create a lifestyle. So I'm telling you, in 21 days, guess what? Your mindset is already getting used to making those decisions subconsciously. Now, when you get to that 90-day mark, now you don't even have to think about it, okay? This is the fourth level of learning, right? This is the fourth level of learning. You don't even have to think about it. It's just like saying your last name. So that's the goal of this business, is to get you guys completely disciplined on every aspect: trading, building the organization, growing your social media, developing yourself as a person every single day, right? All of these things, yes, they take discipline. But if it was easy, everybody would do it. And you know what they say? What's easy to do is also easy not to do. What's most important to you, okay? Now, the last thing I want to talk about is this, okay? Oh, and it's a question. You guys can write this down. I want you to ask this question to yourself every day. Actually, I'm going to say it to myself. Am I moving or being productive? Okay? There's a big difference. There's a huge difference, actually. A lot of people in this business, just because you're moving, you think you're being productive, okay? You get on a couple of Zoom calls, you're taking a couple of notes, and at the end of the day, you're moving. You're just going through the day, and 30 days goes by. You're like, yo, D, why am I not at this rank, bro? Why am I not seeing success trading? I'm going to tell you right now, it's because you're moving, you're not being productive. So what does it mean to be productive? Allow me to tell you. Okay, this is what being productive means. I want you to think about it like this. Ask yourself, does it make money? And does it grow my account? Okay, does it make money or does it grow my account? This is what you guys want to be asking yourself on a daily basis, because if it doesn't do any of these things, you're not really being productive. Okay, so here's how you can actually be productive. Here's a list of things that you guys should be thinking about on a daily basis. Okay, one-on-one calls. Okay, doing one-on-ones, doing events, launching new members. Okay, and I'm going to tell you what's moving. Okay, somebody that's moving, I'm just going to say something like Zoom calls. You guys think just because you get on Zoom calls, you're being productive. I'm going to tell you right now, this is not being productive, believe it or not. This is going to get you indirectly paid, but not directly, okay? Closing deals, launching new people, having them make a list, doing one-on-one events. This is what's going to get you paid directly, okay? All of these other things indirectly. So I want you to think about every day, what are my IPAs, okay? This goes with right here, IPA. IPA is simply income producing activities, okay? This is an IPA. Income producing activities. So you gotta ask, if it's not producing me income, I'm moving and I'm not being productive. So that's my training for you guys today, family. I hope you guys got massive nuggets and massive value. I've applied everything that you guys see for the past 4 years, and I've been able to see countless people go from a 1 to a 2 to a 3, all the way down for a 4. So whatever number you guys are on here right now, I don't really care. What I do care about is the decision that you're gonna make after this call on where it is that you guys wanna go, and where it is that you see yourself over the next 90 days to the next 2, 5, 10 years, okay? So with that being said, family, I love you guys. Go ahead and get a screenshot so you guys have this in your notes. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the mic. For any of you guys that have questions, feel free to ask me. I'm here for you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Drop a 7 in the chat if you guys got value today, and any of you guys go ahead and open up your mics if you guys have any questions. I'm here for you. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let me see. You guys ready to go dominate the day? Now it's time to implement what it is that you just learned. Now it's time to implement it, okay? Matter of fact, I want you guys to tell me, what number are you? What number are you after this call? Are you a 1, 2, 3, or 4? And I want you to go drop it in MMO Wolfpack. Drop it in MMO Wolfpack. Are you a sometime, part-time, full-time? Are you all the time? Let's see it. I want everybody go in the Wolfpack right now and drop it. Are you all in? Are you all in? Are you full-time? Are you part-time? Let everybody know. I'm going to tell you what I am right here. I'm all in. I'm all in. Okay? So, family, with that being said, like I said, I don't care if you're part-time. I don't care if you're full-time. I don't care if you're sometime. What I am here to show you is you got to understand what number you are right now. What number do you want to be by the end of this year? Where do you want to take yourself? Because I'm telling you, if you're part-time, you can be full-time by the end of the year if you're willing to make the sacrifice and go all in. So, yo, that being said, fam, you guys, I'm going to give you 60 seconds. Anybody have any questions for the day? Everybody good?
What should you do to raise your team's belief level?
All right. So here's what I got to say about that. You ready? Monkey see, monkey do. Okay. A boss is going to tell you what to do. I'm going to tell you to get on calls. I'm going to tell you to get on Zooms. I'm going to tell you to go study. People don't like bosses, right? People do not like to listen to authority. So I'm going to tell you what I started doing. I started being a leader. I started leading by example, okay? If you start showing the way, guess what happens? Everybody starts to follow you. You start showing up, you start showing energy in the group chat, you start throwing events, you start doing one-on-ones, your whole team is going to follow you. So however fast that you run, everybody in your business, they're going to run 30% slower. So if you go 100, they're going to go 70. So you got to decide right now, we're going 200. Because no matter what they're doing, we're gonna lead the pack. We're gonna lead the way. So I'm telling you right now, I've seen it time and time again. Some people that are in the business for 3 months, 6 months, or a year, I'll have somebody come in last week, pop P150, and guess what? That fires a whole new fire and everybody else that's been chilling, being stagnant. So new blood will always fire up your entire organization, okay? So always be in phase one. Always be launching new people and new blood, and that's gonna fire up your whole team, okay?
Let's go.
Fire. Everybody good? You guys good to go? Sheesh. Yo, I just got off a call with the Philippines this morning. If y'all don't know, now you know. It's 11 a.m. over here. It's 11 p.m. over there. So I want you guys to understand, while we're on this side, there's people in different countries worldwide that are getting impacted every single day. So God bless and grateful. Thank you, God. I love you guys. It's time to dominate the day. Let's get out. Let's get the business. Go get 1% better than you were yesterday. It is Rise and Grind from your favorite entrepreneur, DfineDreams, and I will see y'all at the top because we are going up together. Let's go. Blow up the chat. Show the energy.